The Tobago branch of the Royal Commonwealth Ex-Services League was established by former police officer Edwin George.
And being an officer of the law, he would have recognized that, they were members of the, well, ex-soldiers, so you want to call it that. Old guys who were just, languishing around the place. Some people he knew that were just, they served away and they came back and didn't seem to be recognized.
And so the League sought to fill that need to honor those who would have served the country in the wars and join the observance of Remembrance Day, or what is also known as Veterans Day.
We, the League, the Veterans League, would partner with the Assembly Legislature here in Tobago to put on not only the parade, but more recognizably here in Tobago, a luncheon on behalf to help honor and recognize those who would serve at the Assembly Legislature.
The League is made up of persons whose relatives were veterans. Their projects are funded through the sales of puppies in the month of November, and if you have ever won one, there's a story behind it.
There was a battle in a place called Flanders. I think it's in England. Flanders, and after that battle, the rain fell, and a day or two after, the puppies just popped out the ground. And the entire area was red, and there was he was a captain, an army captain, he was a surgeon. He realized that, wow, this entire area where this battle took place, where they were fighting, just overrun with puppies. And it was decided that this floor was used to represent the guys that would have fought.
Over the years, the League embarked on a recruitment drive conducting research on Tobagonians who served in the wars. One remarkable encounter was a visit made to the late Lucille Dennis Cook. They discovered she was a veteran who served in the World War II.
He was like, Miss Cook, what is this picture you have in this uniform? Oh, that's when I was in the army. Army, what army? Salvation Army? He said, no. You was a soldier? Nah, man. Then she pulled out all these photos. She has a dossier of photographs when she went to England. And I think her most prized possession is a little book that she has where she was enlisted.
Miss Cook passed away in 2021. Mr. Elliott said he came into contact with another military veteran, Lekoto resident Iman Legal, through an anonymous phone call.
He said that there's another man still alive and he's in Lekoto. And they gave me the man's name, address, and the phone number. And they put hang up the phone. So I made the call and they said yes. And when we started making the phone calls and we visited, they said, yeah, he was a soldier, but he was always in the States. But the family never knew this happened here in Tobago. So then, once again, we started to investigate and look for him, which unit he was from and all this kind of thing. And I said, yes, this man was a soldier. He has his number, gave his story, where he went and all this kind of thing. So then we found somebody else.
This year, once again, 19-year-old Iman Legal, the last surviving veteran in Tobago, was honored by the League.
We are very happy that he is very much alive, and I was happy that he actually made it through. He doesn't come every year. That this year, it was the first time that the Chief Secretary was actually physically there. And I was glad that he was there at that time. And he was in the luncheon right through the whole luncheon. Mr. Legal was right there.
Though World Wars I and II were not fought in Tobago, Mr. Elliott said Remembrance Day is significant for the island.
Men would have gone to England, they come back here, and in some cases, in some countries, some people come back with one hand, no hand, foot. Some people come back PTSD, whatever it is, and they're just here, right? So what the League does is recognize the work of these soldiers, which was basically to put their lives on the line.
As they continue their efforts to honor those who have served in the military, Mr. Elliott said they have also been forming international alliances with a recent visit made by the Canadian League. As they continue to grow, one major goal is to have their own home.
We could have our functions there, and people could come and see we have photographs of Tobagonian soldiers. So we'd like to have those things on display, some place to put all these things on display so people could pay a visit.
The Commonwealth Ex-Services League continues to receive information from Tobagonians regarding relatives who served in the wars but have already passed away, adding to the island's history. I am Carissa Douglas for TTT News, and I love Tobago.